Hello, this is C. William Harper, and welcome to Purpose Directed Success. Have you ever had a situation where you were really wondering how to prospect? You've done everything that they told you. You followed, you did one, you did two, you did three, and you're not successful. I'm not telling you that this is going to be the breakthrough that you need, but I'll tell you this is going to be one of the tools that you're going to need to have in your belt to be successful. Network marketing, even direct sales, primarily the same skill set is needed. Guys, when you get in these types of industries, all business is built upon relationships. Network marketing, for crying out loud, it just tells you right in the title of it. It's about building relationships. And when I mean building relationships, a lot of you want to fire hose people. What I mean by that is you meet somebody that you think is a sharp candidate and you just, my business is this and does this and does this. We've been doing this, and you go through that whole thing. And what you don't realize is people's attention span to something that they don't know about is about 10 seconds. So what happens if you're talking to me and I don't know anything about what you're talking about, but you think I'm a great prospect, about 15 seconds into this, I'm thinking, what time do I need to pick up my son? Or what is my wife cooking for dinner? Or what do I have to drop off? Or what was on the honey-do list? And I stop listening. The reason I stop listening is we have not built a relationship. Now, early on when I got into the industry, people would say, some will, some won't, so what, who's next? That doesn't sound like someone's trying to build a relationship with me. Or some people, when they get real fired up, they're ready to go out hunting. So what does that make me, the prey or the hunted? Guys, what you don't realize, and I'm saying it kind of, tongue-in-cheek, but the truth of the matter is, when you have that type of attitude, it comes across. It comes across that you're just a piece of meat or you're just a number. And I don't really care about your benefit. I don't care if I'm helping you. I don't care as long as you spend money with me. That is a crappy attitude to have in business. And guys, you run into people that were like that. They didn't care anything about you. They didn't care what your needs were. They didn't care if they could find a solution for you. Only thing they wanted you to do was spend that dollar. And more times than not, you were put off, you were offended, and even you went back to your friends and talked about these people and said, hey, they do this and they do that and don't go there. Well, that's what people do to you. Relationship building is just a few things. One thing, you need to listen more than you talk. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You should listen at least twice as much as you talk. You need to listen to them. You need to let them talk. You need to let them engage themselves with you. And after you listen, you restate to them what you believe it was that they said. You restate it to them. And at that point, they're like, okay, they're listening. And at that point, if you're able to restate what they said, you may even be able to understand what their challenge is, what their problem is, what their hurdle is. And at that point, you can possibly offer a solution to make their situation better. Well, that's just the beginning of it. I have a lot more information on this if you want to read the blog post. It's really good stuff. It's really important stuff. It may not be